Oh god, yes. Hi guys, and welcome to another video and another Let's Play, and something that's not Guild Wars as well. Oh, it's been a while, hasn't it? It has been quite a while since we've not done any Guild Wars stuff. With all the beta stuff going on and Madness Monday and all that, I just kind of wanted to get away from it a little bit, and we finished the Dungeon series now. I have been saying quite a lot on the channel that when the Dungeon series is over, that we would be starting another Let's Play. And yeah, dear Esther, this is an indie game. This was going to be a mod for a very, very long time. In fact, it was still a mod for, I think, was it Half-Life 1 or Half-Life 2 that it was originally a mod for? But it was being remade for a very, very long time. It was pretty much a one-man show, as far as I'm aware, for a very long time. And recently, about, I don't know, well, no, not so recent anymore, maybe coming up on a year ago, they decided that it was so professional and so well done that they were going to try and make it a full-fledged game. And yeah, they basically managed to put on Steam as a proper game, and I've been so excited about playing it. I never played the original mod. I'm just aware that rather than being a typical game when it came out anyway, they marketed it more as an interactive experience rather than a game. It's very much about the story. It's supposed to completely immerse you into the world that it's presented, and it just seems really, really interesting. I've been desperate not to spoil it for myself for a very long time, and now finally, I didn't even wake up this morning thinking I was going to start doing this, but finally I'm going to play it, and I want to play it along with you guys to see how it is. I might end up hating it, but as far as I can see, this is definitely my kind of game, and I've been very interested in playing it for quite a while. So yeah, let's start. I've not even checked if the video settings or anything like that works at the moment, so we'll see what happens. Alright, so what, we've got like 4 levels here: the lighthouse, the buoy, the caves, and the big... One of the first trailers I ever saw of it was a trailer of the caves there. Oh, this game is just beautiful. It really is. Okay, so the lighthouse. Play this chapter. Looks like the others are locked. Yeah, let's do it.
Dear Esther, the morning after I was washed ashore, salt in my ears, sand in my mouth, and the waves always at my ankles, I felt as though everything had conspired to this one last shipwreck. I remembered nothing but water, stones in my belly and my shoes, threatening to drag me under to where only the most listless of creatures swim.
Are we in control? Oh, we are in control. Okay. Right, so a lot of the narrative of this game, as far as I'm aware, is spoken to you through that guy. And I believe that voice is the voice of the guy who made the mod or the game. So, very, very interesting. But yeah, okay. Beautiful. The thing is with this game, it looked like this. It looked fantastic and stunning. Like, about 2 years ago, as far as I'm aware, like, it looked this good. But where, sadly, it was like a one-man show, it seems like the more time that's gone on, like, it's made the graphics in comparison look, you know, not as amazing as they originally were when it was first coming out, which doesn't bother me that much, not at all. I'm much more in it for the actual gameplay and the story, but it is a bit of a shame. So that just automatically put on my torch. It's not told me any. This is like 100% blind. Like, literally, I've not even started walking around before filming this. I was that excited to start it off. So I get the feeling that most of the game is about exploring, going off in your own way. There's a lot of like little hidden things that you could miss if you don't keep your eyes open, and generally you just want to watch out. Okay, wait, what is that a sign? Did that say something? Oh god, what was that? Did you guys hear that? It's like a door break or something. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is a particularly scary game either. It certainly is very ambient with the noise. This game actually is a perfect example of a game that I have. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, that's amazing. He crouched down. That is so weird. There's an actual bird on the toilet. Brilliant. Yeah, this is actually an example of a game that I have said on occasions that really I don't think people should let's play, because this is the perfect kind of game that I can go through blind, and then like you would experience everything and there'd be no reason for anyone else to ever buy it. So in a way, I wonder if I'm actually hurting the guy who made this game, but hopefully a lot of you will be encouraged to play it yourself and find all the little things that I've missed. So yeah, I'm not actually 100% sure what we should be looking for here, but let's just keep going. Should we go up or down? I want to go closer to the sea. Let's go down. What exactly can we drown? I want to find out if we can drown. We can't jump, so maybe that's what's going to stop us from going out of boundaries. Nope. Well, okay. Are we going to be dragged down to the listless depths? I think I just died. But you have to figure these things out, guys. You can't blame me for dying there. You have to figure these things out.
Come back.
Whoa. Okay, so I was half expecting like a load game, save game. So there's none of that in the game either. Interesting. It does look very beautiful, doesn't it? The skybox and stuff. This was originally like a Source Engine 1 game, but then it was later a Source Engine 2, like they ported it over when Portal 2 came out or something. I'm not sure how much that affected things. Maybe it just let them do some more fancy stuff with the graphics or something. Yeah, it certainly does look very nice. As soon as I've picked this lower road, now I'm curious about what's up there at the top of the island. I wonder how open world it is as well. Like, you get the 4 chapters, but how much can we actually explore around? Is there any way to sprint? Literally, I think this is just WASD and then moving around. Also, about this Let's Play, don't be surprised if I don't rabbit on as much as I do in most other videos. I think most of this is about the ambience, taking in the noises of the world, stuff like that. So if I have to be quiet for a little while, I don't see why not, while we kind of get absorbed in... What is this? Is that like a bit of a shopping trolley? Okay, we seem to be moving slower on the sand. Is that on purpose? Because in real life you'd probably be moving slower on the sand. Wouldn't that be amazing? All the little I'm still blown away by the little bird over there. Wondering how many... There was probably something in that little hut that I'm missing. Maybe there was a way to read what was scratched onto that wall there.
Those islands in the distance, I'm sure, are nothing more than relics of another time, sleeping giants, somnambulist gods laid down for a final dreaming. Watch the sand from my lips and grip my wrist ever more tightly. My shaking arms will not support my fading diaries.
Yeah, a lot of the dialogue, a lot of it will probably go over my head. I don't want it to. But the thing is, when like I'm Let's Playing, I will actually have to focus on what they're talking about, because it all sounds it's all very poetically scripted and read, and it's what is this? Something odd scratched into the floor. I'm like tilting my head like a curious dog right now. That's very weird. So that says 4. Are we gonna have to remember things to like enter codes or? Interesting. With the remake, if you're sitting there and you've like played the original one or seen someone play the original one or something like that, with the remake, it's not just a graphical overhaul. There have been significant additions to the game in small hidden areas.
I found myself to be as featureless as this ocean, as shallow and unoccupied as this bay, a listless wreck without identification. My rocks are these bones, and a careful fence to keep the precipice at bay. Shot through me caves, my forehead a mount. This aerial will transmit into me so. All overexposed, the nervous system, where Donnelly's boots and yours and mine still trample. I will carry a torch for you. I will leave it at the foot of my headstone. You will need it for the tunnels that carry me under.
See, what? See, I like it though, because it kind of gives you a general feeling of what he's talking about. This is a car door. Here, really? So, I guess we're supposed to be asking what it is about the island. What was I going to say before that dialogue came up? Actually, one thing I do want to do is make sure we can hear the dialogue over. Sound quality high. We only get a master volume, really? None or full captions. We don't get... Oh man, I would have loved individual sliders. Sorry guys if he sounds a little bit too quiet for you. I guess that means I'll definitely be leaving subtitles on so that we can actually read what he's saying. This is curious. What if I go too far out into the water? I die. That was a dead end. Was it a dead end? I'm pretty sure it was a dead end with just a car door there. I can't get up there. Is there a jump button? I'm gonna have to look at the controls. So professional. Let's have a look here. Controller enabled. Well, I'm not using one. Look type. This is not a controls menu. This is not a controls menu. Where are the buttons? Oh no. Okay, keyboard, mouse. Sorry. Edit keys buttons. Here we go. Move forward, swim. Oh, so you can swim. Interesting. Zoom in with mouse 1. Miscellaneous. Oh, was I supposed to zoom in on something in that like cabin at the start? Take screenshot. There really isn't many, is there? This is what I'm talking about with it's supposed to be an interactive experience rather than a game. I don't think they call it explicitly that anymore. Let's just make sure we've got everything. Yeah. Allow developer console. No, thank you. Yeah, I don't think they specifically call it that. They're still saying, look, it is a game now, because just in these past, let's say, 5 years or so, but I don't know, maybe it's because I'm getting older and noticing these things more. Yeah, you can zoom in with the left mouse button, that's cool. But it seems like indies have become a lot more prevalent lately, and as a result we've had a lot of interesting genres and weird things going on with games recently. So in light of that, because there's been so much more experimentation with games, they're pretty much just saying, yeah, this is a game just like any other. It's just, you know, we've gone with a bit of a different take for it. You know, like Frictional released Amnesia lately, and they've always been talking, Frictional, the developers of Amnesia, have always said, yeah, we're kind of a game company that just want to fill people with really, really powerful emotions rather than anything else. Was I supposed to swim through that water now that we know we can swim? I feel like I'm missing something. I want to go to the top bit of the path though. Yeah, they've always been like the kind of games company that said, we just want to feel people with really powerful emotions. So obviously they did horror. Amnesia, if you've not heard of it, it's a very scary, very well done indie developed horror game, and they've been kind of releasing statements about their next stuff. I think it's set in the same universe as Amnesia, their next game. However, they have been saying that they're looking to do more than just scare people. It's like, this is kind of what this game's doing as well. It's trying to do something more than just giving people the thrill of shooting the crap out of stuff. I don't know what we're going to be feeling as we play through it, but it's supposed to be a very powerful experience. So yeah, that's why I'm looking forward to it. I'm hoping it will scare me. I'm hoping I'll start thinking, what's going on with this island? Why are we here? You know, there's all these questions, and you know, we might not necessarily find a monster that tries to kill us at some. Was that something written? Oh no, it's not. I thought something was written on one of these steps here. We might not necessarily be chased out of a dark room by a horrible monster, but that doesn't necessarily mean we won't be shitting our pants when we get somewhere a bit ominous. Look, there's a lighthouse over there. And it's actually flashing. Is that our goal? Are we trying to get to the lighthouse?
A wonderful sight. The moon cresting the junction between the cliff path and the stone circle. It cast a shadow of the ridge across the beach, all the world as if you had signed your name in untidy handwriting.
Okay. It is very nice. I wonder how much of the dialogue is going to be just, look at how beautiful the game is. Look at how beautiful the game is. I will try to not trivialise the poeticness of the text that's coming up, because I'm sure a lot of you will get sort of a lot more involved in it than I will. I would like to get really sort of absorbed into it though. I love the little music cues that are coming up.
When someone had died or was dying, or was so ill they gave up what little hope they could sacrifice, they cut parallel lines into the cliff, exposing the white chalk beneath. You could see them from the mainland or the fishing boat, and know to send aid or impose a cordon of protection, and wait a generation until whatever pestilence stalked the cliff paths died along with its hosts. My lines are just for this, to keep any would-be rescuers at bay. The infection is not simply of the flesh.
What? Are these like excerpts of his journal that we're reading here? This field is beautiful. Look what's going on with those rocks down there as well. Remind me a little bit of Stonehenge. I want to go to that lighthouse, but look how far away it is. Jesus. This does very much remind me of a lot of places that
we are not like Lot's wife, you and I. We feel no particular need to turn back. There's nothing to be seen if we did. No tired old man parting the cliffs with his arms. No gifts or Bibles laid out on the sand for the taking. No tides turning or the shrieking gulls overhead. The bones of the hermit are no longer laid out for the taking. I have stolen them away to the guts of this island, where the passages all run to black, and where we can light each other's faces by their strange luminescence.
I'm feeling so lost for words when he talks. Okay, so he's saying that how are we taking all these things as metaphorically or what? I mean, has he literally... I know that obviously the caves are a big part of this, so... What's he talking about? And speaking of caves... and a shipwreck. I mean, what? So what? Is something in the heart of the island? Is this like...
Dear Esther, I met Paul. I made my own little pilgrimage. My Damascus, a small semi-detached on the outskirts of Wolverhampton. We drank coffee in his kitchen and tried to connect to one another. Although he knew I hadn't come in search of an apology, reason or retribution, he still spiraled in panic thrown high and lucid by his own dented bonnet. Responsibility had made him old. Like us, he'd already passed beyond any conceivable boundary of life.
Okay, so we've got 3 characters of this, I'm sure. Hey, another lighthouse. That one's not functioning. I'm guessing that's just a part of the skybox, that one over there, and we're never going to be able to get to it. I want to go swim over to the shipwreck. Is the game going to kill me if I'm going to try it. Okay, it says Q, you can swim. Let's hope we can swim. Q. Yes, we can swim. All of a sudden, I feel compelled to go all the way back to the start. They look very ominous and scary down there. So, yeah, I mean, I guess we do have 3 characters. It's called Dear Esther. That's the name of the game, right? So, clearly, there's some woman that's got a part in the story here. There's us writing our journal. Ooh, please, don't drown me. That's really scary. Well, is this just similar? Oh, no. Okay, I see what it's doing there. I can't move too far away from the shore, I think. I feel like I'm not supposed to be able to get to the ship. Oh, yeah, I can't get to the ship. Sorry, guys, we can't get to the ship. Was that lighthouse? No, that wasn't there where we started, was there? It was just a building where we started. The island was obviously inhabited at some point. And lately as well. I mean, you can hardly say that these are really old buildings. But why is nobody here anymore? How big is the island? Is it simply that we're in just a small area of it that's... but even still, why... Well, I don't know. If you think about the real world, they could quite easily be an area like this that's just a bit decayed and decrepit now.
This hermit, this seer, this distant historian of bones and old bread, where did he vanish to? Why? Asked the farmers. Why? Asked Jacobson. Why bother with your visions at all, if you're just to throw your arms up at the cliff and let it close in behind you and seal you into the belly of the island, a museum shut to all but the most devoted?
Whoa. Can you see? I was actually planning, when I started this, I was going to... Oh my... Okay, that's just my torchlight again. I was planning to just literally just play for hours and hours and hours, but I may have to upload this first video and see your guys' comments on this. Like, get your perspectives on what you think's happening. That could be quite cool, and then like, on the next video I could be like, well, this person thought that this meant this, or... You know, maybe this is what this game's supposed to be. It's supposed to inspire you to discuss things. What the hell are we looking at? What the hell? 0H. That's not supposed to be legible, clearly. Are we going to learn what these things are? This is nuts. Do I really want to be going in the caves already? Is this going to trigger the next chapter? Oh my god. Hey, look. Oh, is this what we... So there are things actually in here. Mouldy bread, bones, paint cans, clothes. Wait, so do you guys think we were stranded on the island and we've just kind of gathered crap up and hid it in these caves and this is kind of where we start off? Or like this is where we live? Why didn't we start in the caves though? Why have we... Were we here a long time ago and now we've just returned? Or is the narrator not us? Are we someone new? And we're just finding these bits of a journal. I think that's all that's in here, guys. I don't think there's anything else to... Can we not interact with things in this game? Like, I would have expected move around and interact. Like, but if there's not even an interact button, if it's just walk around this beautiful place and see what you find, that kind of adds a whole new thing. What does the paint can say? Paint pills or something? Is that a fish there? I kind of keep looking outside as well and thinking, oh, is the sun about to set? Is the sun about to set? Like, if it would become night on the island, that would be really cool. I doubt there is, like, a day-night cycle, though. Seems a little bit too much. A bit unnecessary as well. Wait, so we just walked all the way over here for apparently nothing? Can we walk over here? Oh, a music cue. Oh, shit. No, apparently we don't go. No, don't drown me. Alright, I think we were just supposed to explore there. Maybe something weird will happen again. Like before when we went in that little room and then that bird appeared in the toilet. That sounds so weird. The bird was in the toilet, yes. Maybe we should head over to that lighthouse. I did see that there was another path over there. In fact, looks like there's one right there. So, let's get moving. You guys hearing this? This is beautiful. Another reason why I think this is a bit of a weird game to let's play, because like, I'm just going to be a bit annoying really. Can we not climb up that? I'm assuming we're not supposed to be like finding weird ways around these rocks. Maybe we're supposed to drop down from that. And then, wait, that is where we drop down from, isn't it? Oh, I see. Okay, right. So we're headed off this way. Oh, beautiful. I want the narrator to talk again before we wrap this up. Maybe we are going to go to that. I just want to sit here and listen to the music all day. Is that something in the river? Not something I can tell any difference about.
He still maintains he wasn't drunk, but tired. I can't make the judgment or the distinction anymore. I was drunk when I landed here, and tired too. I walked up the cliff path in near darkness and camped in the bay where the trawler lies beached. It was only at dawn that I saw the bothy and decided to make my temporary lodgings there. I was expecting just the aerial and a transmitter stashed in a weatherproof box somewhere on the mount. It had an air of uneasy permanence to it. Like all the other buildings here, erosion seems to have evaded it completely.
Ah, okay. Alright, well that's a little bit clearer. What I'm getting from this is we're pretty much Desmond from Lost. Okay, we were drunk and we washed up on this island. I guess so. When he was talking about when he started that little speech there, was he was referencing the guy who he was having coffee or tea with in his kitchen before. Anyway, I'm going to end this one here, guys. I want to hear what you think about this. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I didn't really talk about this much on the channel recently, but this has been in my plans for a very long time. I hope you enjoyed this. This will probably be quite different to anything I've really done before. But yeah, let me know what you think. What the hell is going on here? And I guess I'll see you next time. See you later, everyone. What the hell is this?